Alright, Pistons fans, so in today's video, we are going to be talking about Stephen A. Smith and Kendrick Perkins speaking on the Detroit Pistons 2022 NBA Draft. But before we get into all of that, please make sure you guys like this video. Today's like goal is 400 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I drop consistent Pistons content. Get me to 7,000 subscribers. That's my goal right now. Now let's get right into this. So, this is the first time in my lifetime that I've ever seen the Pistons get this much love coming from the mainstream media and ESPN in particular. The only time where we got a little bit of, attention on us is when we traded for Blake Griffin, and then also, in the playoffs when Stanley Johnson went up against LeBron James. Now, obviously, LeBron destroyed Stanley Johnson, but, mainstream media, they gave a little bit of credit to Stanley for trying to hold his own. So this is just something that's new to me. This clip that I'm going to play for you guys, it's going to blow your minds. Play the clip.
I just think that I got to look at the Detroit Pistons.
Oh, yeah.
With Ivy, with Duran and these boys. They got some young talent. And this kid, Ivy, I wanted the Knicks to get him so bad. He's special. He really, really is. And I'm not saying that he's that dude, the Dwayne Wade type, Kendrick Perkins, because I didn't see him that much at Purdue. But what I will tell you is that when I envisioned him with Cade Cunningham, I think they drafted him because they believe he could potentially be that kind of player. Because he's 6'4", so you're a tweener. You're not really, you're usually shooting guards like the Kobe Bryants of the world and others, God rest his soul, were big at around 6'6" or so. He's not that tall. He's not that big, but I think that he can grow even more. I think that definitely he's got the athleticism. He's got the fire. He wants it bad, and you could see it. And I think that him with Cade Cunningham, it could be some special things developing in Detroit. Think Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars with Vinny the Microwave Johnson coming off the bench in their title days and stuff like that. When you talk about Cade Cunningham with Ivy, I think they got the potential. And this kid Duran is a rim protector, and I think he's incredibly athletic, and I think he's got a lot of potential, and everybody's been raving about him. So I'm going to go with the Detroit Pistons.
You know what? I really don't want to disagree with you. I think Troy Weaver and the Detroit Pistons did a hell of a job.
Yes.
And actually, Troy Weaver got what he really wanted, because last year he was torn between the two of taking Cade Cunningham and Jalen Green.
That's right.
People thought that Cade Cunningham was the clear-cut #1 when that wasn't the case.
No.
Troy Weaver loved Jalen Green and was high on Jalen Green.
I did too.
So when you look at Ivy, I'm not saying that he is Jalen Green, but he's somewhat of that version. When you think about his explosiveness, his athleticism, finishing around the basket, reminds me a little bit of Ja Morant, right?
I will tell you this. I think Ivy has the potential to be the point, too. He can play some point, obviously, right? Because that's what he came to do in college. But he can play both. I think Jalen Green is strictly a 2.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
I agree.
Playing back downtown, built up that city. It's good. I just want to say one thing really quick. A lot of people thought the Detroit Lions won the NFL draft as well. No, I'm serious. They did. What? Both sports teams had the best drafts.
When you've been at the bottom, is no.
Okay, you guys can
the
laugh
only
at
way
me.
you could go.
Happy for the city of Detroit. Things are turning around. All right, don't look at me.
So yeah, there was just so much love there shown to the city of Detroit and, our teams in particular. You have Stephen A. Smith, who said the same thing that I said a few days ago. Jaden Ivey is basically like how Dwayne Wade was for LeBron James. The slasher, the athletic scorer, the explosiveness, all of that. He's the same type of prototype as how Dwayne Wade was when he played with LeBron James. Obviously, Cade Cunningham is not LeBron. Ivy is not D Wade, but I believe that they will play in the same type of roles and have the same type of playing styles as LeBron and Wade did. And then Stephen A. also had another great point where he talked about Jalen Green versus Ivy. He said Jalen Green can only play the shooting guard position, whereas you have Ivy who will be able to play the point guard and shooting guard position because that's what he did at Purdue. You have a little bit of versatility right there, especially on the offensive end of the floor. And then lastly, Molly Quorum Rose, shout out to her, she said the Detroit Lions won the NFL draft. Just getting this much love from the mainstream media, it feels weird, it's different, and I think that, again, it speaks to the testament of what we are doing right now with this Pistons organization, where the team is going. People are finally starting to buy in. I know in my video that I said the other day, a lot of Pistons fans left this franchise, you know, when we were getting defeated by the Cavs and the Bucks in the first round of the playoffs year after year. But now it feels like people are finally coming back to the team, and you know, it feels really good to be a Pistons fan right now. So Pistons fans, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 5K, and I'm out.